Formula One is preparing to launch a brand new era, and it's all going to begin in Melbourne. The 2026 season opener has been officially confirmed, the Australian Grand Prix at Albert Park. A symbolic choice, and a strategic one, Melbourne, the vibrant motorsport capital, will once again host the world's fastest machines. Circle the date, Thursday, March 5 to Sunday, March 8. That's when the world's attention will shift to Albert Park. But this isn't just another race weekend, it's the beginning of one of the most transformative seasons in Formula One history. Why? Because 2026 will mark the arrival of new blood and new technology. Cadillac will enter the grid as the 11th team, a historic move that breaks the decade-long 10-team format F1 has had since 2013. Audi will also debut, taking full control of Sauber after years of planning and development. It's not just about new teams. The technical regulations of Formula One are being rewritten. Lighter, more efficient cars. Revamped hybrid engines. Enhanced sustainability targets. All eyes will be on Melbourne to see what the new cars can do. Albert Park hosted the season opener in 2025 too, and it delivered a record-breaking attendance of 465,498 fans across the weekend. That's nearly 500,000 people packing the lakeside circuit, creating an electric atmosphere that turned racing into a festival. The man at the helm of the Australian Grand Prix Corporation, Travis Auld, knows just how crucial this moment is. "There is something special about being the first race of the season," he said. "We're looking forward to sharing that with hundreds of thousands of fans once again in 2026. And make no mistake, Melbourne owns that spotlight. Being the first stop on the calendar gives the city a global stage. New liveries, new rivalries, new ambitions, all revealed here. For fans, this race is not just a start, it's a statement." The full 2026 calendar includes 24 weekends, culminating in Abu Dhabi on December 6. Madrid is the newest host city on the list, pushing out the legendary Imola circuit. It's a reminder that even in a sport steeped in tradition, evolution never stops. Back to the grid. Cadillac's debut will be watched with scrutiny and intrigue. The American luxury brand has promised innovation and style, but can it compete with the F1 elite? Time will tell. Audi's entry feels inevitable. After years of flirting with Formula One, the German powerhouse is all in. Their takeover of Sauber will bring German precision and engineering excellence to the grid in full force. And Ford, yes, that Ford, returns to Formula One for the first time since 2004. They're not entering as a team, but as a technical partner with Red Bull, developing power units. It's a reunion between speed and muscle. Lando Norris won the 2025 Australian Grand Prix, navigating chaos and pressure to take the win ahead of Max Verstappen and George Russell. But the real spotlight, in hindsight, might have belonged to Oscar Piastri. Melbourne's own Piastri, who now leads the championship heading into Canada, had a dramatic home race. A late spin cost him dearly, relegating him to 9th. Still, his star continues to rise. And come 2026, Piastri will have even more motivation. A second chance at home. A shot to win, not just survive. Melbourne's Grand Prix weekend is more than just racing. It's culture, it's passion, it's theatre. The city shuts down. The paddock pulses with energy. Celebrities mingle with engineers. Legends walk the pit lane. The new cars will hit the track for the first time in Melbourne. Fans will hear the new engine notes, see the sleeker designs, and begin to understand which teams adapted best to the new rulebook. All the unknowns of a rule change season, reliability, pace, drivability, will be on display. The first qualifying session will be a revelation. The first race start, chaos, most likely. And that's what fans live for. Formula One hasn't seen this level of change since 2014, when hybrid engines first arrived. Back then, Mercedes mastered the new era. Now, Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, and Aston Martin are all preparing their answers to the future. Cadillac's driver lineup will be a major talking point. Will they go with experience? Or take a gamble on rookies? Their launch event alone could dominate headlines. Audi's performance will be under the microscope from lap 1. Their success or failure will say a lot about the strength of their preparation and long-term vision. But amid the changes, the constants remain. The hunger, the competition, the pressure. Drivers know that a strong Melbourne result can set the tone for the season. Melbourne gives us the first taste of team dynamics, the internal rivalries, the car strengths, the strategy calls under fire. It gives us our first winners and losers, not just in points, but in momentum. The paddock will buzz with rumors, upgrades, secret innovations, inter-team tensions. Every press conference will be picked apart. Social media will explode with first impressions. Fans will dissect every sector time, every onboard clip, every radio call. Sponsors will watch closely. This is when investments start to pay off, or raise concerns. Media from around the world will descend on Melbourne. Cameras everywhere. Questions flying. Stories brewing. The weather could play its part. March in Melbourne can be anything: hot, wet, unpredictable. Race strategies will be wild. Tyre data will be sparse. Pit wall decisions will be gambles, not calculations. Expect surprises. Expect failures. Expect heroics. The new power units will be quieter, more efficient, more complex. Teams will be learning in real time. Aerodynamics will change. Following cars should be easier. Battles should be closer. That's the hope. And the dream. That 2026 delivers the most competitive grid in F1 history. If the new regulations work as intended, we could see 6, 7, maybe even 8 teams capable of podiums. Melbourne will be the litmus test. If it's a thriller, 2026 could be an all-time classic. For fans planning to attend, be ready. The energy will be unmatched. The anticipation, off the charts. Merchandise will fly off shelves. Grandstands will sell out. The city will come alive. Formula One is entering a new chapter. And the first line will be written in Melbourne. This isn't just a race. It's the ignition point for the future of motorsport. Buckle up. Here's the fully modified article in a dynamic, speech-style narrative with more than 50 paragraphs, capturing the drama, change, and excitement of the 2026 F1 season launch in Melbourne. Let me know if you'd like a viral style title, teaser, hashtags, or social media captions for it.